this camp, while you're here, go to the top of the room. You'll see join camp. You can join camp and you can follow me whenever I open up the room, or even if I'm speaking in somebody else's room or hanging out there, you will be able to see where I go. The reason why you get why audio rooms are the area you get most attention. You're able to come up on stage by raising your hand, and you're able to create your own rooms. Now you're able, when you create your own room, you're able to invite people on stage and make them mods. I'm the master moderator of this room. This is my camp, OSOK12 Onboarding, and I have the gold crown. That means I control everything in the room. Now, the people that I actually nominated to be my moderators, two are fan base ambassadors like myself, and the other one, Miss Baldwin Sexy, she just came on last night. She got an opportunity to speak in the room. She came in tonight for the second time, and she's getting an opportunity to know what it is like to be a moderator and see things differently than how everyone in the audience area or basement feel. Now, app etiquette is given. Uh, you can do it like that in your room, or you can go popcorn style where anybody can come up and come off the mic. But app etiquette is to tap your PTR. You're gonna see my picture flip, and this blue dot. This puts you in the queue for the next person to talk. Like I said, you're welcome to use it, or you're welcome to use whatever you want in your room. It's your room. But we always advise everyone to create camps, especially when you're here being a content creator and you want people to get to know you, not your persona. Or you can put on a persona in the room too. You're able to talk to people like we're talking to you, have real conversations in real time, and make some real money. So as we're going on through this lesson, and those are the top three things right there. I'm just carrying over conversation. That's going over to this lesson. I appreciate y'all coming to the room. Also appreciate y'all. Oh Lord, here you go. All right, Wild Bill. Let's well, as we're in these rooms, you get a chance to have a conversation, and if you ever create a camp, it depends on how you move here. You have to be real. I'm just being honest with you. It is nothing that I'm telling you to do for yourself, but be who you are because you can be you without limits. That's the way you're gonna gain fans or people that will follow you that eventually become family. So take your opportunity. You don't have to be scared to come on stage. You don't have to be scared to talk. No one's here to ridicule you. If you're here to ask like simple questions or whatever, you can. But if you're here trolling, we'll put you in the basement or kick you out the room. It's okay. You just find a way to learn. But I did place links in the chat to give everyone to have an opportunity to know exactly what goes on with fan base so you can have the fan base schedule where you're able to see certain rooms that happen certain days. You'll have the Learn Fanbase app tutorials where you can go and view other tutorials outside of what I've shown you now and take a deep dive into them. Then you have Fanbase News where you can get everything that's going on with Fanbase, everything that has happened thus far with Fanbase, and you'll get to read articles with the spotlights. Um, Make sure when you get your Fanbase email for joining the app, check your spam, move it over to your priority. Thank you, Joyce. Move it over to priority, and that way you'll get your emails from Fanbase. Also, look for Sprouts Advocacy. That's where Fanbase newsletter happens. Anyone can get spotlighted. Random people are chosen. If you say something they think is a great idea, everybody else should hear, they'll pick it. It happens. Happened to me. Still always in the spotlight. Then you got Joy, she's in the spotlight too. Yeah. But how many people are new to fan base in the audio room area? Thank you, Joyce. You can give me a thumbs up. One. Okay, I'll let you up here, Calvin. All right. So I'm gonna start having conversations with you guys. You can what's up, after party? So thank you. I'm sorry having a conversation with y'all. So Calvin, I'm inviting you to the stage. I know you're put your hand up at first.
Hello.
Well,
Hey, hey,
hey, how you doing?
hey, hey, I'm doing good, man. How you guys doing?
Doing well. And yourself?
Man, doing good. Wonderful, man. I actually stumbled upon this one, this group because it was talking about like onboarding and things of that nature. So I figured there was some good information in here. And you said give a thumbs up, but I was looking for some other option to do, but I was like, all I see is his hand. And so I raised my hand and here we are.
But if you tap your picture, what we call the PTR over here, you're gonna see the emoji cons back there. So you can laugh, you can show sadness,
Uh,
you can show yeah.
yeah, I feel green now. All right.
It's all right. It's an opportunity to learn. Look, we're not gonna pick at you. We all been there. The reason why I'm a fan ambassador and so is Joyce and Silver is because we chose to do it. We wanted to be able to help you guys, give you a virtual hug coming in. So, make you feel a little bit at ease coming into the app and you feel like, okay, I don't have to stumble around because you're not gonna break nothing. But it'll give you an opportunity to learn the app a little bit better so you can feel at ease and feel more at home and know that you can ask questions. Because I always say there's no stupid question but the one I ask. So if you ask a question, don't feel silly about it. It is someone may ask you before you, or someone may want to ask you. So I'm glad that you're here. How did you hear about Fanbase?
Actually, there's a guy here, and I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. So there's a guy here in Little Rock, Arkansas. His name is his producer name is Ferocious. But it's I believe it's DeAndre Vincent, I believe is what it is. But anyway, he was
Mhm.
posting about it on Facebook on social media, and he's a pretty cool guy. So I figure, if he's posting it about it, must be about something. So landed here just because of him.
All right. And how long have you been on the app now?
This will make we're coming on week number 2 now, I believe.
Okay. Okay. So
So
you
I
feeling
made
more
like two
comfortable?
posts. Yeah, I made like 2 posts on there so far. Just kind of play around with it, and then I went into the live and you got a chance to like look at other people's lives and see how the live functions work. It all looks actually pretty nice, man. So I like this platform. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of apps rolled into one. You'll be able to just stay here and post everything that you need and get that organic feel about how people, what I'm saying, view your content. And
Yeah.
you really don't want fans. You want more like family. So when you get to know people and they spreading the word about you and people finally come over, it gives you an opportunity to make money. So have you made any money since you've been here?
No, not yet. And I'm actually on here to kind of like test pilot this because I have a content house here in Little Rock as well. So we just opened up a new content house called Content House LR or Content House Little Rock. And so we were just trying to look for some other ways to put push our content and actually make revenue off the content. So that's another reason why I stumbled upon Fanbase.
Um, Dang, so you're gonna be using the fan base plus vertical a whole lot. So you're gonna be doing like episodes and seasons and stuff like that.
Yeah. Our plan is actually just, I mean, we have some reality shows we kind of want to do and put together, and so we're gonna be doing a lot of that type of content. And some man, we right now we haven't really figured out the whole thing, but we do have a lot of ideas written out, and we just got to pick which one is gonna be like the best one for us.
That's actually awesome, bro. And I could commend y'all for that because that's one thing I have not heard since I've been on this app as of 2 years now, a little over 2 years.
Oh man, I
Can
appreciate it.
you vouch for me, Joyce? I can hardly hear you, but you probably doing something. What's up, Miss Baldwin Sexton?
But yeah,
Yes,
that's
it's the
dope.
first time I've heard it. It sounds like a wonderful idea. Definitely something I would be interested in watching.
Oh man. Okay. We're gonna have to put the good foot forward then. Make this happen.
Hold on now. You ain't give somebody else an opportunity to say, hey, bro, what you think about it, bro?
Hey man, I think that's a great idea, man. And Calvin, welcome to fan base. And if you look on the right hand corner, do you see a red heart?
Yeah, I see the
Up
red
top.
heart. Yeah, I see it. All
What's
right.
next to that red heart?
The chat box right there. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I got it.
Oh
Huh?
no,
All
at the
right.
top of the screen. At the top of the screen, Calvin.
At the top. Oh, 15.
Yes.
Right.
What is like the people in here? So I got like
Say it again.
mine look like it's got the silhouette of a person says 15, and then I got hearts it says 21, and then I got these three dots.
Congratulations, you
Okay.
don't made some money. See that?
You don't think so right now. Hey, tap that red heart up at the top right. And when it goes green, take your finger off of it and see what you made.
Oh man. Okay, I
But it
see it.
ain't
I
done
see
yet.
it. Oh, okay, I see it. Oh, snap. Like what's going on with that? Wait a second. Hold up.
Now Bud gave you some love. I just gave you some more. I don't know how many I gave you. I just kept tapping the screen
It's
because
up to
I
like
bought
50
like
cents right now. That's dope. Okay.
okay. So that's yours. Okay.
Blessings, man.
So
Blessings. Appreciate that.
you may have 100 hearts. Give me 1 second. You may have 100 hearts, but you only split it with the app 50-50. So 50% come to you. And then Google Apple Play Store, excuse me, I'm tongue tied, gets 30% and Fanbase gets 20. Now your page is your publishing. That's why I asked you, were you going to do some episodes and seasons? So if you put them behind a paid wall here where you make exclusive content, where you have the exclusive content where it's Fanbase Plus,
Yeah.
but you're able to tease them with the vertical of using flicks where will get you seen when you put out certain things, bro, you never know what you can do right here.
Okay. Okay. I'm
Now,
intrigued now, man. I'm intrigued.
oh no, I'm finna treat you a little bit more. If everybody can come to my PTR, tap it, and go to full profile. So I'm finna learn you something. I got you. I got you. I'm finna learn you something.
All right.
Let me know when you're on my profile page.
I'm on it right now.
All right, can everybody give me a fire emoji if you follow me and went to my profile page? I see you, bug. Anybody else? All you gotta do is tap my emoji up there. They got that picture. I'm finna teach you something. I see you. Yeah, thank you, after party. I'm finna show you something. All right, I see you, Sam. Now, while y'all are there, you can see my name up there with the emoji you seen in the actual room that you was in, my camp, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's right. Basically in the center of the page. And you should see my name with a purple check right next to it. You see it?
Yeah, I see that as well. Yeah.
That purple check means I'm a fan ambassador. That means I volunteer to actually give you a virtual hug and help guide you through this app so I can help you navigate. I'm also an investor, but that's not what the purple check means. Purple check means I'm a fan base ambassador or fan ambassador, just like Joyce up here in the room. And we're
All
here
right.
to make it just a little bit easier and less painful for you to venture around the app and find the best ways to make the money that you're gonna make. I don't know if you caught the 3 ways I said earlier to get you seen. Did you?
Nah, I didn't catch that. I literally just got in right when you were talking about that last topic.
All right, so you might want to get you some pen and paper right now. It's gonna help you. I promise.
All right. Hold on. Let's see what we got
And if
here.
anybody else needs to get your pen and paper, some of y'all have been in here, and I told y'all earlier. But if you know what it is, I want to call 3 people up here for the 3 questions. Okay. So for anybody that wants to tell Calvin what number 2 is, come on stage. And don't answer in the chat. Raise your hand to come on stage. Tap the hand emoji. If you remember. Now you get an opportunity to win you at least 250. So that's 500 hearts. That's what I'm willing to give away right now for a quiz. Because I want y'all to learn, I want y'all to retain it, and I want you to know it so you don't have to second guess it. And then it's gonna make you want to teach other people. All right, so 3 seconds to get 500 hearts. 2, 1. Nobody raised their hand. All right, so you don't want 100 hearts? No, you just got in. I don't know if you heard it. So if you come in and mess up, I'm gonna put you back in the basement. You want to come up? Oh no, you was in here. All right, I'm gonna let you come on stage. The question is, what is number 2 that I gave you to get seen on the app? How you doing this evening?
Hi, I'm good. How are you too?
I'm doing fine. Where are you coming from, ma'am?
I'm coming from Ghana.
Okay. Welcome to fan base. All right. Do you know the answer to the question?
No, I just got here.
Okay. I'll place you back in the basement for a second. No,
Sure.
I won't try to do that. Hold on 1 second. How you doing, LaShonda? And I read your name wrong. You didn't even correct me.
That's okay. It happens all the time because it's so long. You
Well,
gave, okay, before I answer this, because I don't want to give the wrong answer, you kind of gave the first one kind of together, and then you gave a third one. But if I say it was reels, would that be it? Because you
no.
said flicks at first, and then you said reels.
No, I said flicks is like reels
Oh, so I misheard.
or
Okay,
YouTube shorts. Okay.
my
Now you
bad.
get a second opportunity to try. What's the number two option I gave you to be seen on this app?
The audio
Hey, Danny.
rooms.
Nah, that wasn't it. I'm
It
gonna put
wasn't
you back
it.
in the basement.
All righty.
Nope. Anybody else would like to try? But that was a nice try, though. I mean, but you can make a lot of money in the audio rooms. All right, Tamara, can you come off mic and tell me what it is? What's number two? Because she don't say them all now. Now you get to guess. And I'm gonna give you 200 hearts for this one.
The live is 24 to 48 hours.
There you go. So they get your first 100.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that anyway, but I
Get
wasn't
you the
sure.
second 100. Now, if you look at the top right portion of your page, how many hearts you got?
207.
Okay, if you tap that and make it go green, how much money you made?
$1.49.
Just that fast, just for answering the question. That's all you
Whoop,
got to do if
whoop,
you pay attention a little bit.
whoop,
I'm
whoop.
gonna give you a chance, Lady Jane, but you see what's going on now? You're gonna change your name from Calvin to Ty. Which one's it gonna be?
Well, it's really Ty. And so when you had said Calvin, you threw me off because the only people who call me Calvin if you knew me before I turned like 24 years old. And so when you said Calvin, it just messed me up. So I had to go change it to Ty.
It's all
Like
right.
people who
Whatever you
know
want to be
me
called.
call me Calvin. So you threw me off when you said Calvin. I was like, I thought you were talking to somebody else.
Well, I'm gonna call you Calvin since I seen Calvin. Like
Hey,
what
it
is that
happens,
coming to
man.
America?
It happens. It happens. But yeah, I
If his
do go
mama
by
call him
Ty.
Clay, I'm gonna call him Clay.
That's my favorite movie.
That's my friend in the background talking.
That's a bet. Ooh, don't get yourself in
I know.
trouble now, boy. Ooh.
Friends. All right, so she's also my assistant as well and my business partner.
Uh-oh. Somebody about to get in trouble. You better stop telling on
Oh
yourself. Bite
Lord,
your tongue now.
this
Don't
is
play.
horrible, ma'am.
Sound like you
Ma'am,
sound like you missing a
just
title there, Calvin.
Yeah, we all know now.
it's all good. Like I said, that's why I said it's all good. But so this small group of people know. So other group of people don't know, and so I be tied with them, but I be Calvin with y'all.
Okay. I'm gonna leave you alone, bro. I can appreciate it. Because I ain't tell my street name and I'm not going, so you gonna love me. You don't know me as that moniker right there, but other people do know my name. But
Oh man.
I'm just telling you what the truth is. I mean, I ain't did nothing wrong to nobody. It's true. But I do have other people in the
So what was number
room.
2? So apparently I missed out on a lot. So what did you said was lives? What now?
That's what it is, live. If you go live, because
Live.
you can go live from day one, you can make
Okay.
Joy, stop being messy. Don't put business partner there. When she said that, everybody called that, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't being messy right now. So live stay up from
Hey.
24 to 48 hours. Hey, I'm just being real with you. If I was in front of you, I'd do it in your face. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's how much I care about you, how much I love you.
Stay real, Chris. Stay real.
I gonna call the man Chris. You know this man's name.
My name ain't Chris. My name is Love Those.
His name is Love Note.
It's not Christopher.
No, Love
No.
No. I ain't say that. Love
No.
Those. You can't read, man. You cross-eyed.
Love Note. Love.
Named you know Love No.
Love those. My bad.
What's his mama name?
Love those. I had to pull it. I had to pull it up and look at it. This woman in the background. But see, now look what you done conjured up. See, this what
I
happened.
didn't conjure up. You did that to yourself. On X said 10 toes down because you messed up. You didn't say the right title, but we know what the title is now.
Okay, thank you, Christopher.
Whatever.
I'm not. My name is not Christopher. It is
His
Love
name is not
Rose.
Christopher. Oh my God.
Who is
I'm
Christopher? That's my cousin.
Exposure at its
yeah.
finest.
So Christopher is the gentleman that works with me that I brought on board to work with me on my content house here in Little Rock.
See
And she thinks
now you
that
tell
I'm
us
on the
what your
phone with
business.
him, but I'm not on the phone
Now
with him right now, man.
I didn't know you do so much.
Anyway.
Look, that's what you get for being nosy. She need to touch her nose. Now she don't create any content with you.
Exactly.
But no, yeah.
Hey,
You
listen.
sure right.
But
I digress.
I'm gonna stop messing with you.
Anyway,
I'm gonna stop
moving
messing with you.
along.
I'm supposed to be teaching y'all. I'm supposed to be teaching y'all. So yes, the
Yeah.
second vertical you can use to go to actually make money and be seen here is live. But the first vertical is flicks. Now, Lashonda, I'm sorry. Where'd she go? Oh man, I hope I didn't make her feel bad. Wow, I'm sorry. I didn't want to make her feel bad. I'm sorry. But
She's still
yeah,
in the
Calvin.
room. Love those. Hello, everybody.
Thank you, Danny. That's my little sister right there from another mister.
Oh no, I didn't feel bad. I just went down. I'm doing
Okay,
homework while listening to everybody.
I got you. I'm sorry. We got you cracking up over there, don't we?
Yes.
Oh goodness, I'm just being me. And y'all derailing me from my class. Can I have you go silent? Don't move though. You stay on stage. I got you.
Okay.
Hey, hey, Miss Lady Jane, how you doing?
Good evening, and there's too many names for me to remember.
It's okay.
I don't know if Calvin is Ty or Calvin or Chris. I'm just going to call you whatever name pops up when I see you.
Join the fun. Join the fun. See what you done did, Calvin?
I'm too old to remember too many names.
Too much. This is too much. This is too much.
Or I'm too
All
seasoned.
right. See, I like her already. That's what I say. I'm a seasoned veteran. I'm 47 years old, but I look like I'm 32 years old. So yeah, I'm a
I'm
seasoned veteran.
57 and I look like I'm 32. So
You sure do. How you doing, Miss Lady Jane?
I'm sorry.
Yep. How you doing? And welcome to fan base.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What brought you over to fan base, ma'am? And what app did you come from?
I came from the other app that I was making money on, the one that showed its ass on Saturday. And I'd been hearing about Fanbase, and one of my mods on the other app is an ambassador here, which I didn't know about at the time. I didn't know that there were ambassadors and all that, but she kept telling me about it. And then I came over here a couple of days before they showed their ass, and I like the feeling here. Like I haven't been called a bitch in a week. I'm about ready to pay somebody to do it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. And
And
you laughing about
bitches
it. That's
from
a
people that
devious
like
laugh too. Hmm. Well, I
so
know
yeah,
you're
I'm
gonna
very
find
happy.
your plan here. I know you're gonna find your tribe here for real. I can hear this here. But you can create camps too. That's another way to make money. Exclusive rooms make people pay for your content, especially if they like it a lot. I do this for free because I want to make sure y'all get in here and get to know each other, know things well. But I appreciate you coming here. Have your experience been pretty good or bad since you've been here?
I've loved it. I created a camp the first day, but I didn't know that we're only allowed to create like one camp. But yeah, I've been telling everybody, y'all need to come here. There were two apps that people went to, Favorited and Fanbase, and I've been telling everybody on my Discord server and everything because I used to run a live really regular on the other place, so I've been telling everybody to come on over here. All the
All right.
not the people that like would hate on me, just the good people.
Oh, hate come from all angles, but you don't have to receive it here. You can actually get it out your room. You can block it. Um, yeah, you can make exclusive rooms or even private rooms where you just talk to the people you want to talk to. You put the people in there that's going to agree with you. You can have your amen section if you want it. You can even make a private room. But that's with the camps. The camps is an area where you create a room. Like at the top of the room, you can join my camp because I'm always doing onboarding rooms as well as Miss Joyce over here. Onboarding rooms are from 2 to 4 Eastern Standard Time and 1 to 3 Central Standard Time. I got it right. I got it right. But you can catch her during the week, Monday through Friday, and she'll actually do. She's been doing one-on-ones on a website called Go Brunch, where she keeps her office open. So it's an opportunity to learn some things from her. You, I'm just gonna be honest with you. She's a businesswoman, so you're gonna have to pay for something, but it's not gonna cost you much. It's only gonna cost you loves, and that's what you actually got at the top of the. I'm telling you the truth. I'm being real. Am I lying, Joyce?
Wow. No, I appreciate honesty.
Mm-hmm. Why are you laughing at me though?
No, no, I'm not laughing at you. I laugh because I'm happy.
All right, I like that. What's up, bud?
If I'm not mistaken, I think you can create 3 camps per profile.
All
Yeah,
I
that's
right.
what
think
I believe also. Yeah.
I think I've seen that somewhere. You can create up to 3 camps per profile.
But I will tell you, the app has been glitching since we've gotten so many people to come in and start using the app and actually staying and playing around with it. I had to go on Flex today and find out why it was glitching so bad. But I seen so many new people. I'm like, great. I already know what's going on. So they're actually growing. But yes, he's right. You're able to create 3 camps per profile. But if you create another profile like a business one, use your business email and you'll be able to create another profile. There's no way to switch right now, but it's coming up. That's the reason why the investments are going on. But do you have any questions right now, Miss Lady Jane?
No, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're
I'm
welcome.
sorry.
No, you're okay. I need you to come back off mic. I wasn't done talking to you. Miss Tamara and then Miss LaShonda next. Lady Jane, come off mic, please.
No, you're
Yes,
good.
sir.
Well, one, you can stop calling me sir. You can just call me Logos. But I'm
Oh,
gonna call
I'm
you ma'am.
sorry. Don't call me ma'am now. I'm spiting words. I'm 57. I could still kick your butt, although it might take me a while.
I like your personality. You gonna fit in just good around here. I already sound like one of my aunties. You good, you good.
No, I went on mic because my daughter-in-law called me.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Can
That's right.
I?
Hide your business.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Can I come up off mic when I get done with that?
Yes, you can.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hey, Miss Tamara.
Hey, hey.
Hey Gigi, how you doing? How did you find out about fan base, Miss Tamara?
Um, okay, so I was mad at Meta. I really don't do TikTok and I didn't want to go to Red Note. And so I was kind of like trying to figure out where I wanted to go. And then I just seen fan base. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And now I'm here. Cause
So how do you
I
feel?
just cruise social media just to cruise it. I never even did it to make money.
Right.
I just was like there because I'm nosy and I'm tired of television. I'm tired of Hollywood. And I think real people are more entertaining than Hollywood. Hollywood people and celebrities. I'm done.
I can give you that. And that's true. That's why people fell so in love with the real world. This happened years ago, but you probably a lot younger than that.
No, I am
Um,
56 years old in April.
okay. Then you earned the name Crazy Lady then.
Yeah, I got experience, a lot of it.
Oh Lord. Well, that's good though. That's good. That's good. I'm glad that you're here. So how does it feel, even though you weren't concentrating on making money on any kind of apps? How does it feel to come to an app and make some money? And how long you been here?
I've only been here a week and I just hop off and on. Um, because like I said, I'm not really a content creator. So I just when I'm at work and I ain't got nothing to do at work because I work in an art gallery,
Hmm.
and I just hop on and see what everybody else is doing and trying to learn everything. And then I hop off when people come in and I got to talk to them. And so, and I'm very opinionated. I be wanting to tell everybody. I laugh at myself. I talk to myself because I don't. I moved to a new community, and I've only been here since June, so I really don't like interact with people like that on a regular basis all day, every day.
Hmm.
So I talk to myself and I be cracking myself up. So
Hmm.
I be
I see
wanting
you
to
starting
post
to feel
stuff to
comfortable
crack
here too.
everybody else up, huh?
I see you starting to feel comfortable already too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I'm always comfortable. I'm always comfortable um talking to people. That's never been my problem. Never been my problem. I've always been. I don't know any strangers.
Hey, Rick. Yeah, you gonna fit in well around here. Trust me. What's up, Miss Baldwin Saxon? Excuse me 1 second, Miss Tamara.
No, I'm sorry. My phone is glitching. It's like I don't know if it's an update, but I can't come off of mute and I can't reach the chat. So I'm trying to get off
Okay,
of I'm trying to put myself back on mute. So
stop. Yeah, I
I'm
got you.
sorry.
I got you right now. I got you.
Where's the
Yeah.
flower?
Who's that? Oh, that's you,
My
Miss
daughter.
Tamara. Okay,
Oh my
Lord.
gosh. I was on the
Yeah, go ahead and mute up. It's okay. It's okay. We'll come back to you. It's okay. Go ahead. You can mute up. Handle your business. Miss Lashonda, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Let me introduce you to Miss Joyce
I know Miss
and Miss Danny
Joyce.
Marie. Oh, you do?
I met Miss Joyce in Toyera's room about the first or second day I got here.
Oh, so you got the tea on the second day, so I know you feeling real good about the app.
Yeah, they were very informative. Very informative.
Yeah, those are the empresses of the app. Miss Joyce right there, Miss Joyce Marie. She the internet's her playground, her playground. She does anything she want to do, and she can show you a whole lot of stuff. She's in the AI space now. Then I don't know where Danny Marie at doing that, but oh, there
And
she go. Oh, this another fan base ambassador. What's up, mommy?
I think I've come across her in a room too. But I know I'm already following them.
So this is the first time you meeting me.
Yes. I think I've seen you in passing, but this is my first time meeting you. Yes.
Dang, she made it sound like we was in the same area, in the same city, and everything. Seen me in past. I like that. That's what we say. These fan base streets. You cool? You good?
But
I like that.
yeah, I found the app. I came from TikTok. Um Isaac had a video over there and and I came across it. I'm like, let me go check this out. So I went to check it out and I like it so far.
Really? What's one of your favorite spaces so far since you've been in?
The live.
One the, you
The
talking about the
live.
audio rooms?
You like live in audio rooms?
Well, the audio rooms, because I run into so many different people in the different rooms, the different personalities, and they have me laughing, and it's funny, and I like it because I can do it while, like I said, like now I'm doing homework, I can still listen while I'm doing it. So yeah, I think that's what I'm most impressed with right now is the audio rooms. I
So,
haven't made
what are
it
you going
into
to
a
school
live yet.
for?
Hmm?
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you going to school for?
I'm not in school full time. I'm just taking an estate planning class, a estate planning course to be more versed in it, not as an attorney because I don't feel like that, but to know more about it so that I can help people that I know, not necessarily give legal advice because that's against the law, but to kind of help guide.
Mm, I think you fell into the right app in the right community.
Okay.
Not because land generates wealth. So, yeah, you're doing the right thing. I like that. And
And
I have not heard that yet. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I keep interrupting you. I was going to say, and that was part of the reason is that I went through probate a little while ago with some of my dad's things, and A couple years ago, my younger brother passed, and it's just like all these things that we keep missing out on because we're not aware of them. We're afraid of them. We don't want to talk about them. But these are all things that we definitely need to have in place and not wait to the last minute to do these things. So that was one of the things that kind of triggered or motivated me to do this, to learn more about it so that I can help others. And because I sometimes it can get expensive, but it doesn't always have to be expensive.
That's very true. But what I like about it is you're looking at it from a different angle that many people in our community don't actually have a chance to talk about and
Yeah.
deal with because they don't want to hear about the word death and what has to happen and how things are going to go. How you doing, Pastor Damien? I'm gonna invite you to the stage real quick. But I like it. And what I think, just personally, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us would concur because I would want to know more about that and I would want to follow a camp like that. So when you have rooms, maybe say 2, 3 times a month, or maybe twice a week, you can offer people information, and I'm pretty sure they'll pay for it if it only costs 125 loves.
Yeah, that would be sweet. And once I get the full gist of it, I will definitely do that. Yeah, it's that's definitely a good idea. I didn't even think about that at first. I mean, till you just said it just now. I was just too busy thinking about the people that were next to me. But like I said, I only been on here a few weeks, so that is an excellent idea. And I will definitely be doing that.
That's what we do around here. We family, so we supposed to help each other out, right?
Of course.
Now, if you look at the top right portion of at your page and you see those hearts up top, how many hearts you see?
31.
Wow, let me see. I'm gonna add something to it right quick. I think I want to add about 2 or 3. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do because you've been such a good sport tonight. I really appreciate you. You ain't get mad at me. You ain't cuss me out.
Life is too short for that. It's too short for that.
But did you?
Wow.
You
Yeah,
right? Did you see that heart?
yes, I just saw that. Wow.
Now tap it and make it go green.
Okay, okay.
How much
I
money you made so
appreciate that.
far?
$2.67. I appreciate that.
No,
Thank you so much.
no, it's because you're being so gracious, and I loved your idea. So why not give you some love for that and encourage you more to actually do a camp? Because I'm pretty sure more people will want to know about it. Plus, you can make some money on all that, mama. For real.
What do you think about one about CPR too? Because I'm a licensed CPR instructor. I think I don't know if I told it's like I do a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything.
It's needed. You can do a live, you can do a flicks, you can do a fan base plus where it's like 15 to 30 minutes, whatever you like. But the thing is, you have to decide on how you want to present your content. You can use all 6 verticals, or you can use 2 or 3, but just be there. That's all you
Gotcha.
have to do. So when you're offering something that somebody never thought about, guess what? We creative, ain't we?
Okay. Okay. I like that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead, bud.
Yeah, I just added 10 more hearts to you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you guys like I said, it's just it does my heart good. I mean, I get along with everybody, or at least I like to think that I do. But it does my heart good to be in a space with people of like nature. I'm trying to find a way to say it politically correct.
She
You know what I
happy.
mean.
She happy.
You know what I mean. Just to be in a space like this with
No, it's okay.
familiar faces, even though I don't know everybody.
Look, we all your cousins. We your extended family. That's why we giving you a warm virtual hug while you're here. Same thing we did everybody in the room. And actually, like I said, y'all can come up. They ain't got to be the only ones to feel the love. You can't get no love while you in the basement. So you got to be at least bold enough to come on stage. You can get some in the chat though. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and teach y'all. All right, thank you, LaShondra. I really
Thank you.
appreciate you. You're welcome. Ty, I seen you wanted to come off mic. You can go ahead, please, if you like. Man, that was a bar.
You out here dropping bars. No, I hit that button by accident, man. Don't get me to talking, man. I'll cause uproar if I get to talking. So get back to the teaching, brother. You got it.
You already did. You got you a little bit of soap opera and rom com in your background. Go ahead, Miss Lady Jane.
While we're talking about the basement, it puts the lotion on in the basket.
Oh Lord, you know what? You put that in the chat. Go ahead, Miss Riri. I don't like you right now.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Because today I put on my first fan base plus, and
Oh,
yes, I did. So how do I know how much it is?
you got to check it out from a point of view. Or actually, when you go to your fan base plus area, it'll tell you how many views you got.
You mean cost,
I
Miss
have,
Riri?
Yes.
go ahead, baby. You got it, Danny.
No, just I think the standard is $4.99. So unless you requested otherwise, so it's about $4.99.
So the fan base plus comes under the membership. Is that what that is?
The subscription. Yeah. But they can buy it one time if they pay unlock hearts. But if they subscribe to you, they'll be able to see everything that you put up under your under the Star exclusive page. This is the
Be-
exclusive section. I'm sorry.
No, no, no. Go ahead. So it can go either way. The with the unlock or the subscription for the fan base plus.
Yes, ma'am. The only portion of the Apple vertical you can't make exclusive is flicks. That's it.
How tried is it?
Okay, got it. And I know sometimes people have different prices, like on their audio rooms and stuff. Like, is there a way to change your price? Like that's what I'm saying. I don't even know
Yes,
what
there
the
is.
unlock price is for it.
What she was telling you is the flat rate is $4.99. You'll receive 50% of that, like 236, 240.
Okay.
But if you feel like or deem your content worthy of being higher, they'll send you to the next tier, and I guess they'll evaluate how you do it to actually send you above that. But you'll shake your phone and suggest improvement and tell them you think that your flat rate for subscription should be at least a little bit higher, or I think the next step would be $9.99, so you'll receive a little bit more.
Got it. Got it. So it's an
Mhm.
across the board kind of thing. Whatever the number is that you end up picking is what it's going to be for straight across the board.
Well, it actually begins with fan base offering the $4.99. You're able
Right.
to ask for it to be raised. So yeah.
Got it. Got it. Thank you very much. And everybody, please ask any questions that you have because you have some great people running this room. I've learned so much. And not only are they a wealth of information, they are encouraging and supportive people as well. So please take advantage, ask your questions, and get to know them. They are lovely, lovely people.
Stop telling my business. But I appreciate that. Thank you. Can I tell our business? Is it okay? Riri, please.
Go ahead.
Can I tell our business? All right. It ain't much of a secret. It was just what she did just then. She asked me a question. Actually, she placed a comment on my post, and I guess she was noticing the reaction and the views and the loves it was getting. Um, I spit the truth. I come from the hip. I don't mean to harm. I don't mean to hurt, but I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and it's out of love. It's just that I don't want you to think that I'm not gonna be the one to tell you that. I have to do it for myself. You understand what I'm saying, Tamara? That's why we talk to ourselves and have to realize that when you're seeing yourself in a true light, you're gonna see others that way too. So my sister asked me honestly and openly on a post, how can I get my content to get views like yours? And I'm like, you're doing it, but I went in her inbox and I told her, you have to tease people because when your page is like advertisement, it's just like in so many words and paraphrase, it's stagnant. People gonna see it, but they're not gonna really engage in your content. That's all you gotta tease people. Show your face, show your smile. You got a beautiful face. Um, Make sure you talk to people because you want to be engaging, just like we're doing right now. Now, as Joyce has seen, and she is recording this room, it persistently gets better in all my onboarding rooms because I want to make it like kind of a talk show and make it easy for people to learn. And when you know a person cares about you stumbling or making mistakes and don't care about asking questions, just going to be honest and truthful with you. Okay. Just gonna be honest and truthful with you. I see you, Lady Jane. I read it. You get an opportunity to feel, you know what? Okay, my bad streaming, not recording. I apologize. But you get an opportunity to actually come up with a good idea, and it's helpful when someone can see it from a different angle. That's my view. And when I told her those certain things, I'm gonna have to check out her fan base plus, and I think you guys should check it out too when you get an opportunity. Make sure you follow Riri. She has a great mental health uh, camp that she holds with Gigi, and they have great conversations. I promise you, just like this, you will want to join in. So I gave her some tips, and like I said, I'm gonna have to go look at her fan base plus. So are you telling me it got some views, or you don't know how to read the views on there?
No, I'm talking about how much it costs to see it.
Okay, yeah, I got you on that one. But yeah,
That was it.
you'll receive that on subscription. So if you get them subscribed, that's good. But I do believe if you get them to unlock it, it'll pay more if they're not subscribing, but they're being consistent comers of the room. All right.
Thank you.
Um, you're welcome, Miss Samantha. How you doing?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Y'all can talk.
Oh, yeah, I'm new to the platform. I kind of joined. I downloaded it like months ago, but I never did anything with it. And I kept seeing. I watch Roland Martin a lot, so I kept seeing it on Roland Martin. And I said, well, let me just go ahead and check it out. And then I started checking it out. And then I became an investor. And I was like, yeah, I'm in it. I own a travel agency and I got content. I take all kinds of videos of everywhere I go. I just don't post them. So I was like, okay, I need to start doing this a little bit more. And I tried to pay my kids to do it. And yeah, that didn't work. So now I just gotta buckle down and figure out how to make some money off of this.
Easy way. Just post it. Put some captions on it. Make it fun. People want to see what you're doing so they can live their life vicariously through you.
Yeah, they was on Facebook, but I'm like, I ain't making no money off of Facebook, so I need to
Well,
put it over here and make some money.
I can help you with that. I can help you with that, Miss Samantha.
I would
You want to
appreciate
know what
that.
your post should be? Your post should
Well,
be this. I'm not posting on Facebook no more. You better catch me at fan base and share your link directly from your page and let
yeah,
them know if they want certain content, they subscribe to you, they're gonna have to pay. But if they just be consistent, they can tip you out of there.
okay. I would
So since you, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I
My
said I would
apologies.
get right to it.
It seemed like something so simple, huh? You just were like, why didn't I think of that?
Exactly.
Sometimes you need help. It don't speak it. Speaking of
Yeah.
existence, I got you, Uncle.
Well, I've been trying
Um,
to well, I am going to I'm a high school teacher and I teach financial literacy. And a lot of my students, I ask them kind of what they want to be, whatever. And couple of them are like, they want to be content creators and everything. So I'm like, okay. So I think Tim and I are going to get together and do like a little information session like this for some of my students so that they can learn how to monetize their content and everything. So, and these are high school students as well. And help them out with that. So that was another thing that I was going to do for them.
that's no problem. But I got something I want to teach you right now since you're teaching other people.
Okay.
You listening real close.
I am listening.
Get your grasp on it first before you start introducing other people to it, because you just said you don't know what to do.
Well, I wasn't going to teach him. Tim was going to teach him, not me.
Nah, it's not about that. You can
Oh,
have Tim teach them, but
uh-huh.
who do they trust is bringing them over there?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's okay. Get a hold of it. I'm gonna be honest with you. When
Mhm.
y'all have y'all breaks, you're gonna be on fan base like a fiend. I promise.
I'm
And it's
already
gonna
on
be
fan. I'm supposed to be teaching and not be on fan base. I'd be like, oh, you said that right. And kids look at me like, what are you talking about? Finish your work.
Sound like one of my old teachers. Oh Lord, I just wonder. But as I was saying, yes, we're both right. You're able to give this to them, or you can use it as a tool because we do have videos where they will want to go do more research, and you can do the research too, and even make that a part of your lesson. This is the creative thinking, just outside of the box.
Uh-huh.
Make it a quiz, just like I just did in here.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense.
And that, what what uh what subject education that are you teaching?
Financial literacy.
Oh yeah, you did say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So with them saying they want to be content creators, what way to teach them what better way to teach them financial literacy if you buy hearts here and give them hearts for their assignments, even if it's just $1 or $2. But if they
Mhm.
get to the point where they can cash out $25 at the end of the month, you can see if they want to save it or if they want to take it. What would you tell them to do?
Save it.
And why would you tell them to save it?
Because it'll grow over time.
Right. So in financial literacy, the biggest thing our community is lacking is savings, correct?
Correct.
So if they don't have a bank account to access it at that time, they're able to save it. But every child in school got a cash out.
Yep.
And Stripe is well received here, so they'll be able to use that cash app card. It's going to take discipline, and that's part of your financial literacy. So you could give them grades for it if you set goals ahead
Mm-hmm.
of time for the semester for extra credit.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just off the top of my head. Tell them because your semester run for like 3 to 4 months, right?
Yep.
Okay. Tell them if they're able to save their earnings for 3 months, but you're going to keep up with it every week to see who's doing what and who's at the top and kept the most money,
Mm-hmm.
will receive a certain amount of hearts to be able to cash out before the end of the month.
Oh, okay.
Because it takes 25. If they already 25 and over,
Uh-huh.
why not give them $10 more? Or $5 more, give them 1,000 hearts.
Okay.
That's going to keep them interested, right?
Yeah.
That's going to make them want to learn, and that's going to teach them how to get content because they got to post content and you want to see what they're doing. That can be part of the assignment. A flicks, 2-minute video. You put so much in there for extra credit or for a test. Post a live. Got to be all positive, no cussing. You don't want to see no kind of dangerous stuff.
Yep.
But you want to see something about the lesson that you taught for the day we're earning money. How they going to teach somebody else? Because they the ones that's going to lead the future. So why
Yeah.
not teach them how to lead now if they want to be in social content like that?
Look at you over here taking me to school.
I'm sorry. I'm straight.
No,
All I got is a high school diploma.
no, it's
I mean, I
good.
know it don't mean nothing, but I see things and I tell everybody when I'm here, I see things from a different angle. I want to
Mm-hmm.
make sure that when you put an idea together, and I'm not the only one that's doing that does this. Dana Marie does this well. So you can do it in podcast style, and she can teach you how to do a podcast, make a residual while you're teaching the students so they can make a residual too.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to talk.
I'm just throwing out ideas off the top of my head and talking to you. Plus, I
I'm
smoke weed, so I'm just gonna be
yeah.
honest.
I'm loving it. I'm on it. I got a whole bunch of ideas that I'm gonna because I'm not like after this year I'm gonna stop teaching and focus full time on my travel agency. So I got a lot of ideas that I'm gonna be pulling together with that. So and this is gonna be the perfect platform to do it with.
Yeah, and you can make this an end of year assignment where, um, say for instance, and this is about the creators economy for your students. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because you'll be able to view details in the hearts they give away. Because if they purchase them for a penny, they're
Mm-hmm.
giving away half a penny. You can tell them they got to pick a student each week,
Mm-hmm.
whatever they did to them, to make up to them, say I'm sorry, or just to actually give them something to say, you know what, you cool, or I like you. You will
Mm-hmm.
give them so many hearts. And when you see whoever has the least amount of hearts, ask that person with the least amount of hearts how many hearts they gave out, and then you award that person hearts.
Community. So could I like take like a class and you know how you have the what's that room like and have like okay I got first period and all these kids are in this group or in this class or whatever. I forgot what it's called. And then the next
A camp.
camp, yeah. So like, but you can only
I
do
got you
3
down.
camps. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean?
Yes, ma'am. And you're able to hold 3 camps within your actual profile. But what you can do is you can create a profile in your different camps. You select different people to do it so you can see who the weakest and make them stronger.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to teach them how to love on each other. That's all. So it's financial literacy and
Yeah.
it's social therapy at the same time.
I love that loving on each other piece. So yeah,
That's what we
it's
do here. Just
love
because
it,
we
love
have a
it.
conversation, you getting love right now.
Watch out. Thank you.
You see the top of it?
I do.
How much you got now?
41,
Tap that to make it green.
20 cents. Thank you. Now
Oh, you gonna have to unmute yourself. I did that my mistake. This app is glitching. I wasn't trying to do that. I heard you saying thank you.
oh, I was saying
Apologies. I'm sorry.
I was just saying I got a whole $2 in my bank right now, and that was based off of 2 days. I was on yesterday and then today. So I'm all excited. I done told all kinds of people about, and my daughter, she's a content creator for Microsoft, and like damn near every video or post that she puts out there goes viral. And I'm trying to get her to come over and, I said, you're making them money. I said, make your own content. Well, she makes her own content, but like put it over here. So she's probably going to be coming on board and doing it as well. So I've been telling people, tell a friend, tell a friend. So
That's how I got so big. Now that's why everybody coming over. But at the
yeah,
same time, I love what you're doing. I want to encourage it. I'm grateful for you because you're actually putting your heart, mind, soul, and spirit into young minds and making sure you're molding them the proper way. And that's a beautiful thing
thank
because
you.
teachers, yeah, it's no problem. Y'all are very important to us. Especially young men don't get that kind of love from their moms at home and their fathers too. So
Yeah.
y'all very important. I know it's a thankless job. I got a best friend that's a teacher. So
Mhm.
I tell him thank you every time I talk to him.
Yeah,
So go ahead, man.
I got like 95% of my students are Hispanic speaking or from another country and barely speak English. So here I am using Google Translate, trying to translate to them and teaching them English. And I'm learning their language at the same time, just so I can communicate with them to make them feel comfortable, to make them know that like they're welcome here and everything. And like, I can just see in their face when they come in my classroom, hey, miss, and they're like trying to say words and stuff like that. Like if I teach them something, they can't say it in their language. They have to speak to me in English because they say their number one thing is they want to learn English. So now you're going to learn English along with financial literacy. So it's a tough job
Ooh,
because I have to teach them English along with learning how to communicate with them and then teaching them financial literacy. So
I got you. And I can make it easy for you too. And it's gonna be so easy. You really gonna have to really pay attention to it because we do it too. Do you
okay.
ever use music? Do you ever use music?
No.
Why not? If you play them some of the 70s and 80s songs,
Uh,
things that they never really heard before because they're already hearing this BS that's on the radio,
mm-hmm.
trust me, you can do extra credit for them learning the song because
Mm,
that's a good way to learn English too.
okay.
Music is universal, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump in
No,
here.
no, you're fine.
Music is
Oh no, you
universal,
good. This is an open conversation. Go ahead. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna get
and
back to teaching shortly. Go ahead.
good 70s music that they will pick up words, especially if you teach them, if you give them some good, I don't know, Gladys Knight, Aretha Franklin, they're gonna pick up because they're gonna use the same words over and over. They're gonna pick up that music real quick. So
Don't forget Isaac Hayes now, like Moses, and don't say sorry.
Right.
You weren't supposed to do that. You supposed to interject at that right time, right there,
Right.
because this is a conversation that we're having because this is a teachable moment, and she
Mhm.
needed to hear your creative points. So that is excellent. I love '70s music. I was gonna say the Commodores. Someone
sounds good.
you know,
One of the
give them
podcasts that
something.
I'm working on is a music-based podcast, and my first episode is going to be about Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
So, but he doesn't really like he doesn't use. I mean, he does. The songs that I'm working on for him don't use necessarily the same
Mm-hmm.
words over and over. Um, but anyways, definitely music is universal, and you can see videos of people touring Russia or China, and they don't speak a lick of English, and they know every single song that Elton John or whoever it is that's performing sings. So
Okay.
they're singing right along with them. So it's a great way to teach.
Okay. Thank you for the information.
I was gonna say Sarah Smile, Hall of Notes, and then you can show them after seven after that, so you can take you can put generations in it. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
Sarah Smile for us was after seven until we found out what Hall and Oates was. So
Mm-hmm.
it's different. It's about off the rails and stuff. But I love this conversation. I'm gonna have to get back to teaching in a moment, but I'm gonna let you say your piece, and
Okay.
then we're gonna go ahead.
No, I
I was just
just.
gonna say 1976 is a great year for music.
Oh yeah. I just want to say thank you for everything. I appreciate the love. I appreciate all the ideas, and I'll be looking around. I just joined your camp as well, so thank you for everything, and everybody enjoy your day. I got 9% on my phone, so I'm gonna have to jump off and find me a charger.
All right. Thank you for coming by. And anytime you have a question, you can hit me up, Danny Marie up, or Joyce Marie up. Danny Marie, Joyce Marie. Hit us up. We got
All right.
purple badges. So ask the
I
question that you
know.
need to ask. We got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, before you go, I wanted to also
Yes.
something that Love Those said kind of made me think about first of all, yes, thank you for all that you do as a teacher. I actually got my credentials in the same, to become a teacher, realize it wasn't for me. It takes so much for you guys to do what you do, and we appreciate you so much to what Love Those has already said. One thing that I feel like during the pandemic that could have been streamlined a little better was that communication. And so another reason why I think like podcasting and changing the way that we send out information to people, like even if you had a space where you guys are informing people through podcasting so that they can get the skinny on all of the details, because I feel like so many parents were scattered during the pandemic, didn't know what to do, at least where I was. So just something else to think about how important it is to kind of update the communication style and how we communicate to the parents and keeping everybody on the same page. That's just
Yes.
something else to put a battery on your back.
Thank you. Thank you for the information. All right, so I got
Well,
about
no,
6. Got some more before I run off. I got like 6% left.
no, my question was gonna be for Danny.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, not even a question. I just listening to you, I realized as being a not necessarily a special ed teacher, but I am an assistant director for the first daycare center in my area that caters to children with autism. And one of the things that we found out is that even with the kids, because we're integrated, one of the things that we did find out is that even the kids that don't have special needs during the pandemic, they have a very they had a very difficult time speaking because from the time they were born until the end of the pandemic, which was about 2.5 years old, everyone wore a mask, so they don't know how to pronunciate words. So here I am in the early stages where Miss Samantha's in the later stages with a different background with trying to teach kids how to speak. Even kids that live here, born and raised here, they have such a hard time. What I'm finding out is that they just don't know how to speak because of during that time in the pandemic, Like I said, everyone wore masks.
It's so funny you say that because even though like they're scared to speak because they don't speak English or good English, but then you have the ones that won't speak because of that reason right there. Everybody wore masks, nobody wants to talk anymore. So I'm dealing with that. So like I literally have to be like, you know, act goofy for them to feel comfortable to open their mouth to even try to speak. So a lot of times my classrooms are complete silence because nobody wants to say anything. So another challenge that I have is trying to
Right.
get them to communicate and to engage but as I go further along throughout the semester, they get comfortable and they come in and they're like, "Hey, miss," and
Right.
they want to talk. But it takes a lot, and I think it's more where they feel comfortable with me and they like, "Okay, she's a friendly, we can talk to her."
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That plays a big part. I know for us, we've started teaching as young as 6 months old sign language, basic
Mm.
sign language. We teach them even if they can talk or if they, we teach everyone in the center basic sign language. Hello, goodbye, thank you, please, mom, dad, just basic, and the babies, they pick it up. They pick it right up. We just have to be consistent. And I think that maybe what your students are looking for is that they're looking for the consistency with you because they're probably so accustomed to seeing people give up, switch up on them, turn their backs on them, or even not even be serious with them enough to really care. So, it's a lot of different facets. It's a lot of different, barriers with that. And even with it not being a language barrier, it's still a barrier when it comes to these kids and some of the things that they had to endure during the pandemic.
I can agree. I think
Oh,
she
her
that's
phone must have
correct.
died. She said her phone was gonna die. Well,
Yeah.
I have a question for you, love those. Um,
Yes, ma'am.
how long or what is it? What's the process to become an ambassador? Because I love what you guys do. Um, and again, I think I mentioned it to you last night. I'm a giver and I love to
Right.
give. I love to help. I love to, be put in position where, people feel comfortable with me. And the 2 days that I've been on here with you, I can tell just by your calmness, by the information it is that you have, by the way that you incorporate family, in your training for fan base. I would love to become an ambassador.
It'll you'll get an opportunity to do everybody app wide will. This is strictly a voluntary position, like I told you last night. We don't get paid for this. What we get for this is the joy of being able to help people,
Hmm.
introducing them new creative ideas, and let them know that we're here for them. And then on top of that, we can offer them our own services. Now I'm just in the beginning stages of that, but these two ladies in the room, they had services that were going outside of the app before they got here. It just got greater because one, Danny Marie got a lot of ideas. Joyce was here around the same time as me, but she was doing things as we were going and looking at things a whole lot different. So she created her own lane. They both got their own lanes.
Okay.
But like I piggybacked off Joyce. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
And the thing is, she encouraged me by saying, I love the fact you do it in the evening time so you can catch the people after work so they can relax. And they tease me, but I know they serious. They say it's your voice, how you deal with people. You've welcomed me all the time. You caring. I'm just
Absolutely.
that kind of person,
It is.
and I
It really
appreciate
is.
that.
It really is. And I
I do
appreciate
appreciate that.
even with me being in the basement yesterday, um, I was kind of like not I'm not really a shy person, but sometimes coming someplace new, I've always been taught read the room, and I was just kind of sitting back reading the room and listening to you and your significant other last night. It was just I felt like I was at home. I felt like I made the
Mhm.
right choice in coming to this app as opposed to going to all the other options. Um,
Hmm.
because I I wanted to support us. I didn't want to go to another app that was overseas or someplace where I couldn't feel a real connection. I wanted to have a connection. And like I said last night in the chat, I feel like I'm home.
You are, because we want you here. And the reason why we want you here is not just because you look like us, because you had the opportunity to be around people that feel just like you and want to express just like you. The phrases that we use here is find your own tribe and create your own community.
Hmm.
And you never know exactly who you're going to meet. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, I didn't know Damon was a pastor. I thought he was just a professional that worked in Silicon Valley over in Kentucky type thing. But as I got to know him over the 2 years, Damon is someone that will encourage you, give you scripture. He has sermons every Sunday on Facebook. I'm sorry, Facebook. Bump them on Fanbase at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can put your information in the chat, Damon, please. Damon, I apologize. I see you, Andre. I'm going to bring you on stage too, because you're not going to sit in the chat and just talk. We want to hear your voice. But I got to know Damon throughout the years, and we support each other. Don't get me wrong. We may not be in the same rooms all the time, but when we do have an opportunity to be in the same rooms, we come. Even if it's just sitting there for 5 or 10 minutes, just say, I came by, how you doing? Just want to make sure you were good. Glad to see you here. And then, what I'm saying? Just like LaShonda said earlier, we did a drive-by basis ago. We passed by each other. And it's basically like a wave saying, what's up? You know how the neighborhood
Hmm.
used to be growing up.
Right.
So
And I
when you
and
come here,
even on the other apps, I wasn't a content
Mhm.
creator, but I feel like I can when you change the terminology from content creator to um what was it? Find your own finding my people. I feel like
finding
I'll
your
be able
tribe,
to
create your
my
community.
tribe,
Yeah.
right. I feel like I'll be able to find my
Oh yeah. It's definitely accessible. But it takes a little bit of boldness just to get out there and become better. Because all of us make mistakes. My rooms have just become like this. Right now we're just having an open conversation. I usually teach y'all. And don't get me wrong, I'm comfortable speaking in front of people. I had to do this before, not bragging, but just telling you, when you sing in front of big churches, you get used to talking in front of people. That's just it. So doing this is something that I always wanted to do, and dreamed of being able to speak to people and just being honest, making money where I ain't got to do nothing but talk and sit behind the desk because I've been using my hands and my back all the time. I use my head. If y'all see my lives, I don't did carpet cleaning, I don't did refrigeration stuff, a whole lot of different stuff. I haven't even told you I was an airplane mechanic in the Navy. I'm a veteran. Then on top of that, I got out and became an electrician, but I know how to build a house from the ground up. So this is easy for me because I had to do the same things that I'm doing for y'all guys now. I had to teach other people. I had to let them know because if I don't, in the professions that I chose, it gets dangerous when you're not attentive and you don't see things from a different angle. So that's why I do it. And I'm sorry to talk y'all ear off. Now, we're going to get back to class. I know we've been talking for a minute. Andre, you don't want to come up now? For real? You going to just stay down in the basement? I invited you up like 3 times. You got to at least raise your hand or something, bro. You've been here a long time. Um, Miss Zakia 82, I'm going to invite you up too. I want y'all to come up here to at least talk, have an opportunity to say something to somebody. I know who this is. She been on my post while or not. Shanette, you not gonna come up here? Ms. Ikea, Andre, you're not? All right, bet. I'm gonna say get your pens and paper out. I'm trying to make it easy.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Shanetta.
Hi. So, yeah, I can't stay long because I'm doing motherly duties, but I'm just listening. I'm just hopping in and out of the rooms because I like to listen. That's all.
It's no problem. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I see you've been enjoying yourself on my post too. Hey Andre, how you doing?
Hey, you guys can hear me?
Yeah. Why I had to force you to come up on stage, bro?
Well, it's kind of multitasking, so, but I'm
Okay.
definitely enjoying the conversation. I'm definitely enjoying being part of fan base, and just it's been a real pleasure just like listening to and taking in everything, and so I'm just really glad to be part of this. I see the love in the community, in every room that I've listened to, including this one. So I'm just I'm still reading. I'm still sort of like you were saying earlier, reading the room. Reading
Okay.
but reading each. Just trying to get in where I fit in. Add value where I can. And find find where I can make my impact. I was telling somebody the other day, like when I really wanted to really be intentional about how I approach fan base, how I approach this app, because I want it to be different from how I
Hmm.
approach how I approach the other apps. Like whether it be through sports, whether it be through finance, because I'm multifaceted, and I didn't want to put myself in a box,
Hold on. Hold
and
on.
really be
Hold
free.
on now. Hold on, Dre. Let me
But
stop you real quick. I
yeah,
don't even want you to shut yourself down like that. Why can't you do all of them?
but that's true.
You ain't got to
That's
corner yourself. You
that's
can
true.
talk finance, add sports, talk about the
Yeah,
contracts that just came up, and add every other thing that you have in it. It's just going to make you more interesting for people to want to come and see you.
that's true. That's definitely true,
That's it.
and I'm glad, and I'm even you saying that. It's so freeing. Because you hear that all the time. Stick with it, pick a niche, stick with it, and don't. And I never really believed in that, and so just like it's got sort of like confirmation. This and what I've in another room where I heard kind of the same thing. So I'm definitely going to take that to heart and definitely make that my approach for this app. So
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
gonna say
yeah.
this. You're a Christian man, right? I can hear it in your voice.
Yes, I am. Yeah,
Okay.
so,
So if you take one step, what the Most High gonna do for you?
yeah. Take mouth.
He gonna take two.
Take two. Yeah,
You can't be hesitant
yeah,
about it. Jesus was a fisherman, so he was tough. You gotta be serious about what you want to do, bro.
yeah,
It's for you to be here, and the reason why it's for you to be here because you needed to be around people that are just like you and think like you. But
yeah.
when you shut yourself down in simple areas um, of your gifts, that's me. You telling God, I don't want this. Are you saying that?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Okay, okay. So what I'm telling you is do everything that God allowed you to do and be talented at that He gave you the gifts for, because you never know who you're gonna touch and encourage to do other things, bro. And you're able to actually benefit from it, but you're not asking to benefit from it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely. I definitely hear you. Yep,
So
definitely.
I'm finna use an analogy right now. You know that Isaac's father, Isaac Hayes Jr., that passed on, God rest his soul, his nickname was Black Moses, right?
I didn't know that. No, you know.
Wow. Okay, so let me
Told you.
introduce you to something. I'm not even gonna pick on you. Go ahead, bud.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bud.
Oh no, I'm just agreeing with you. That was man. That was Black Moses right there.
Now
Definitely.
we, like I said, we're not picking at you at all. But I'm gonna need you to do some research, because the one thing that you have to be wise about when being on this app right here is Isaac Hayes the third is just like his father 2.0. You have to listen to this gentleman. He a seasoned veteran, and you know black don't crack. This man is 49
Nope.
years old and been in the music industry over 25 years, but he's never had to receive published from anyone but himself. You don't think his father taught him something? The same thing he did with Stack Records. I'm gonna need you to watch that docuseries
Yeah.
for real, because Isaac Hayes, God rest his soul, died in 2008, not owning any of his masters.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. And
Isaac, his son, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I definitely, yeah, in that aspect, I did hear that he made that, he definitely made that teachable moment. Him, his father not having any of his own, he made a definitely a teachable moment for him to make sure that he had some of his own, to make sure he had ownership.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely, it's definitely, it's really good that he took that, made it a teachable moment and bettered himself and others, and look what it's created. And
He wouldn't say he bettered himself better than others. He took the misstep his fathers made and made them whole, so the legacy can carry on. I'm gonna put you on mute. He made his father's actions whole, and created a legacy that his father always wanted to create for him. But his father, in so many words, uh, wasn't as gifted and knowledgeable about the contracts, and people took advantage of him. And you're right, that ain't half the story. It's so many different things that Isaac Hayes III learned from his father. We don't know the kind of conversations they had, but for everything that he's doing, I know him and his father had great conversations and talks. And Isaac started out just like us. He'll tell you, it was in the interview. I can't remember which one it was, but he said for until he was in a certain grade that he and his mom slept in the same bed. So he know what it feels like not to have nothing. Good night. He know what it feels like um, to actually have to create his own way. So he's looking out for the content creators. If y'all get opportunity to check out all his interviews, do your homework. You'll find out a lot of things that you really didn't know. And the biggest thing that y'all have to know is now that you're on this app, you're able to be a part of Black Moses 2.0. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying with that. Moses said, "Let my people go." We the ones that's been creating. We the ones that's been the soul. We the ones that created the dances, the songs, what they want to sound like, what they want to look like, who they go pay the doctor to be like. Now y'all get a chance to come here and be you without limits. You get to talk how you want to, cuss how you want to. Not saying you have to do it, but the only fan models come over here, they do their thing behind the curtain, which they should, because we're trying to have children here. But you're able to do some things that you were
I
getting
don't do the
banned
cuss.
for.
I don't do the cuss
I'm
thing.
sorry.
I don't do the cuss thing. But
I
respect
didn't
is
ask
a
you.
minimum.
Yo, I don't come in my room doing that. If you gonna come in the room doing that, create your own room. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Did anybody feel disrespected for everything I was saying? Or anything I said? Did anyone feel disrespected? Did I disrespect any of you ladies or you men in here? I really want to ask that question because I'm not gonna have nobody coming here talking reckless when I'm actually giving a lesson and teaching people something. Thank you. And saying things that are deemed useful to our community, not just as a people, but even to include our allies, that we can grow together and we can actually make something out of nothing, what we always been doing for a lifetime. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for answering that question. But this is the same way you can run your rooms. You don't let nobody come on stage or come in your room, disrespect your room, throw off the essence of the room ever. And the reason why I'm telling you that is your space is what you created. This is how you create your community. This is how you find your tribe. Because if I see that person and see that picture again, I'm gonna block him. I don't want to see no. I don't want him on none of my content. I don't want that person to see me for nothing. I want it to be used and not found. Because as y'all stated, and I asked the question, I have not been disrespectful to anyone. I've just been loving on people. and you just come in the room because you heard a word, ain't gonna tell me I'm disrespectful. My grandma raised me better than that. But anyways, I'm sorry for being long-winded, but I want to make sure that y'all feel the love while y'all coming in the room. It's a lot of things I got to teach you, and there's a lot of things I can. And other people are here and available to teach you these things too. But you have to understand something better, if not before, right now. These other apps did not love and care for you. We do. I just don't even know you. He's giving you an opportunity that people that we feel like we can never reach, we can actually level up and be right on their level and above. But you got to have that hustle in you. You got to have that loving for what you want to do and know that people want it in order to put forth the effort to advertise your stuff and have people talking about it. Because I can talk about Joyce and Danny all day. I can even talk about Terrell Davis. Follow at Terrell Davis page popping in the city. I got you, bud. I support them. I bought his platform. It was great. And here you go, bud. Go ahead. It's on you.
Well, one of the things I do want to add to this, and I think you touched bases on it, that um, it's making me segue into this. You gave an example of how Isaac Hayes III, his father, as great as he was in the music industry, he didn't understand at that time the value of owning his own, because he wasn't taught that. But you know, now Isaac Hayes III owns his dad's masters. And one of the ways that I believe, that I see a pay away forward, is what Isaac Hayes III is giving us the opportunity to do, is own a piece of content. So he gives us an opportunity to not only use a platform like this, he gives us an opportunity to own a platform like this. For $3.99, you could be an investor in the same app that you use before it becomes public and blow up like the other apps did. What app do you know allowed you to not only use the content, but get in on the ground level on it as an investor? I was an investor in this app before I started using it. I was an investor in this app for about 2 months before I decided to use it. I said, hey, I invested in it, why not use it? So I transferred all my content that I was using on the other apps. Now that's on this content right here. And I've been using this content ever since. So I would encourage, if you haven't had the opportunity to invest in the app, look into it. Just if you're going to use it, why not invest in it? Get it on the ground level. Because when it blows up and becomes public, you could be one of the people to say, "Hey, I got it from the ground level." So not only am I making money on the app, I'm making money from the app. Just makes sense to me. With that said, I'll go on mute.
I appreciate that, bud. For real. Because I'm an investor as well. And for me to segue off of what you said and piggyback off of it, you're right about investing in an app. For even if those that can't, invest your time, because guess what? You gonna make some money. But you gotta put some good consistent things into it. People are not investing in this app because they think it's just gonna blow and they're gonna make money. Just like Bud just said. He invested like I did and we use the app. This is the only app I'm on. For real. You might see some other places. I'm really like it's on here. And sometimes I'm on YouTube. I got an account on Facebook that opened up again by mistake, but I don't use it. Everybody that I talk to almost every day, I ain't even gonna lie, I be on the app on fell asleep in rooms. I was in here snoring and slobbing on the phone with the mic off. I admit it. You understand what I'm saying? But I felt so comfortable. Yeah, some people did say something, but ain't nobody picking me because all of us have done it. And the reason why we did it because it's what LaShonda said. First with background noise, laugh, kiki, giggle. Like Miss Samantha said, yeah, you right. But we was on stage, we had to build the courage to get up here because, you don't want to be shunned or ridiculed. But when you get in rooms like this, you get loved on from the beginning, you get comfortable, you know what? You like, okay, I can do that. I see what he doing. It's so easy. It's just, why am I not doing it? And you don't get on yourself for it. You do like all this extra did. This our second night on the app, this second night in the room. And we had a conversation similar to this last night that got emotional, but we actually had a real conversation like family. All of us had an opportunity to speak into the situation. All of us had an opportunity to speak life. All of us had an opportunity to curtail the negativity and not let it grow. That's got to be God, right? And then on top of that, Black Moses 2.0 led us here. He was led by God, right? I'm just making biblical references. I ain't no preacher. That's Damon. But he gonna do a sermon on this one of these days. Ain't that right, Damon? You like how I connected that, sir?
I feel you.
I brought it full circle. But I ain't no pastor. Now, I appreciate everybody for being here. Y'all want to learn now? Y'all want to continue this conversation? I'm gonna let the room be open right now. But do y'all want to continue this conversation? Because some people want to hear you talk. Some people want to actually get a chance to chime in. I'm gonna shut up for a minute. I'm gonna let you. Actually, no. You know what? I'm not gonna shut up. Zakia, 82. Can you come off mic, please, man?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Hello. How are you doing?
Good. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am. How are you feeling
Oh,
about
okay.
fan base?
Uh, I like it. I've only learned about it. Um, I learned about it 2 weeks ago. I downloaded it a week ago, and then this is my first chat room, live, whatever you guys call this. Um,
Audio room.
audio room. Sorry. So, so I'm
You breaking up? You went in the matrix.
I said,
Go ahead.
this is all new to me. I'm just here to, I'm just here to learn.
Okay. And how are you picking up things so far? I'm gonna ask the good questions.
I,
You're gonna have to
I don't
think in here.
know. It's good. I don't know. Like I said, this is my first audio room, so and I like this feature. Um, and I'm not a, create content creator, so maybe I will be on here, but I don't have anything to share at this point. But as I hone in my skills or just learn from other people, I'll be able to. I'm one of those people that sit back and read the room first, and then I'll join them.
Mhm. Yeah, you enjoy the same, and we all like that. But it's okay to be shy. We gonna help you build up some nerve. Just keep coming to the room, and trust me,
Okay.
we will give you the tools to use to actually be famous and helpful. Because I put up a post. If y'all go look at my post, it's gonna say something to. I'm gonna paraphrase it. Uh, the followers you have don't make you famous. I'm sorry, don't make you rich. But if every last one of the followers gave $1 for the post that you made, you'll have residuals and you'll have wealth. And that's just to paraphrase what I said. And that was just something off the top of my head. And so many people, oh yeah, Scale, you are so wonderful. I love her. That's my sister from another mister too. She put in the comments that it's a good thing that you're on the content creator. You can just make comments and get paid for it. Did you know that, Ms. Zakia?
No, I did not know that. Mhm.
You must not have commented in the chat the whole time.
No, I haven't.
Oh man, yeah, you being real shy. Can you look at the top of your page and tell me how many hearts you got?
21.
Ooh, so tap it
And
and make it green real quick. That's
10
since you've been on
cents.
stage talking though. Okay.
Okay.
So keep watching it.
Oh, wow.
You still got 10 cents?
Yeah, it's going up.
How much you got right now?
Uh, it's steadily going up. 67 cents.
So you
I
just
can
made
even hear you
67 cents.
clear, even more clearly. She was like, let me perk up a little bit.
Yeah, hold up. I'm getting paid. I ain't even have to twerk for it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just being funny. But yeah, you get paid just that simple. Now watch this though. So while you still here, right? LaShonda new to the room too. Real new, just like you. And LaShonda, tell her how much money you done made so far sitting up on stage just doing your homework.
$2.75.
That's
Wow.
what you thought. You
Two
sure that's
dollars.
$2.75?
No, my eyesight. Let's see. It's $2.94.
So it's almost
Excellent.
affordable to buy a coffee. Don't know you
That
awesome.
is
Trust
definitely
me.
enough to buy a coffee for me.
Yeah, but this is what happens with that money. It accumulates to the end of the month. And I didn't get a chance to tell y'all this is teaching moment right here. You can write this down. Um, you accumulate the hearts. I just tipped both of you. And not probably not just me, it's other people too. We just gave you tips. So when you purchase the hearts, it's 1 cent. But when you tip, it's a half a cent. So two hearts or two loves. I'm sorry. I gotta stop saying that. Two loves, because we love on you, give you big love. When we drop big love on you, like I did for you, LaShonda, earlier, I dropped on you big love, $5. I know, don't Joyce, don't with me. Don't virtually with me. I got it. I picked it up. So you ain't have to say it. I dropped big love on you. So that was 500 loves to give you $2.50, right?
Yes.
Now, since then, you received independent love, and I just went and asked you to look. It wasn't nothing wrong with your eyes. It was just I was sitting here playing with the heart button and giving you some hearts while you were looking at it. And the reason why I did it, because I wanted to hear your reaction in real time.
Okay. I love it. 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 Because I know I've already spent some change, some money in here too, going around, going around.
Mm.
Which reminds
So we
me,
just, it's okay. You can purchase some more when you get an opportunity, but I will tell you to this, and this is part of being part of the creators economy. You don't always have to give a person a heart. Sometimes you can give them a like and you can comment so you can receive love in your comment for the post.
I have seen that. I have seen that, and I've done that too.
Hmm. So you don't seriously have to be a content creator. You just have to want to be involved, want to get an opportunity to actually make yourself a little bit more seen. And that's the reason why I gave y'all the tools for the three highest verticals on the app to use to get seen more. It ain't about being famous. Yeah, get paid by comments. But it ain't about being famous. It's about creating consistency so people are aware who you are. Because if you love the content creator, you're gonna give them some love. But if you like them, you're gonna like them. But what if you like and love them at the same time? You can do it. Then you can make a comment to tell them exactly why you like them. And people feel the same way. They don't like your content, they love on your content. I mean, I'm sorry, love on your comment. As I just said earlier in a Forbes interview, don't make sense, but sounds crazy. But guess what? It's a reality over here. So, Zakia, did I say your name right? I ain't even asked that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Zakia. Um,
Oh, Zakia. I'm sorry. See,
no, it's
I put
okay.
too much. You don't let nobody mess up your name. Your mama gave you that name. It's it's gonna be Zakia. I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Miss Yolanda, did I pronounce your name correctly?
You, Lashonda.
Lashonda. I'm sorry, I called you Shalonda that time. My bad. That's my cousin middle name. I love
No
her. She's so
problem.
beautiful. Yeah. But I love that y'all are here. I will give y'all tools during this conversation. I just invited someone else on stage. Jennifer, how you doing? You got to tap that little gray mic in the right corner. It's gonna turn black, and then you can talk. But you got to give fan base access to it. And I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to help. You there, Jennifer? Five, four, three, two. Blast off. We don't tolerate that. I'm trying to see exactly what's going on with my own area person. Okay, we'll see what happens. Can't come back to the stage though. You can talk in chat. Um, I'm glad that y'all enjoying it here, Andre. Don't give up on what you have, bro. Everything that you're thinking about. You know what? Tim won't even come on the stage, but I'm asking a comment real quick. Tim, if you can talk to a sportscaster or holding a podcast or on a live that actually gave you athletic views, financial tips, and able to tell you how contracts work. I just threw that in the last part. Able to tell you how contracts work in the professional area or NIL. Wouldn't you listen to him if you have a child or you very interested in sports? He gonna answer in the chat. So you're gonna have to check the chat. What about you, Damon? Tell me, because you've been here for a period of time. Can y'all hear me? Hello?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you
Thank you,
loud and
Damon.
clear. You loud and clear.
Appreciate that, bud. Yeah. Um, shoot. LaShonda said yes. You see that in the chat? And that's a woman. She might be a basketball player, volleyball player, or just enjoys her casual football because she a daddy's girl. You just never know. Baseball too. But she said yeah. And what I say? I'm just telling the truth. Am I right or wrong? I must be right. You laughing. I ain't calling you out. I'm just responding to your answer. You can come off, Mike LaShonda. You probably over there laughing your head out right now.
Yeah, I am laughing. Not too many sports that I deal with. Like I preferred going to a game and watching it there than on TV. So if I'm not going, I'm not probably not going to watch. But I just
Oh,
thought
that's a
that
real
was
tomboy.
funny.
That's a real tomboy right there. What was your sport of choice?
I didn't. I was a tomboy, but
All
I
right.
I really didn't participate in a lot of sports. But I do ride a motorcycle, so just
Oh, you a tough biker chick. I got you.
That, that
Ready and tough.
that's called
I got you.
that's called motorsports.
Yeah, sure
okay,
is.
motorsports.
Yep. Now I get your sense of humor. Now she a biker chick. So which who you ride with?
My husband,
That's awesome.
he taught
That
me.
is awesome.
But I think I'm more so the tomboyish type that likes to build stuff, shelves, put stuff together, fix stuff, that type of tomboy.
Ooh, and I know who you should follow. Mimi the best. She on my page.
I'm gonna look
She
for
is
her.
she is a DIY or DYI person. She has like properties and she show you in videos and like sped up time the kind of improvements she's made, painting. She paints. Um, she
What
she, she good with tools.
what's her name again?
Mimi the best. MIMIDABEST.
Okay, I'm gonna look for her. Yes,
Yeah, look, that's what we do over here too. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I enjoy that type of thing.
Yeah, look, it's so cool for me to be on the app, and I've been here for a period of time, and I get an opportunity to see people do what they really do in their everyday life. That's why I show y'all what I do on my lives. Y'all seen my live today? I was at the Ritz Carlton.
I probably was at work when you were live. What time was that?
Um,
Seemed like I
yeah, you
work all
probably was
day.
at work. It was between 10 and 11 o'clock. I got off by like 12:30.
Yeah, I was at work.
It's on my grid post.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out too.
Yeah, for real, Danny. I mean, the Ritz Carlton is fucking late. I'm sorry for cussing, but when I went in there and I went in their bathrooms, like the first suite I went into, it had a table that seats 8, but had 6 seats there. A full chef's kitchen, where it had panoramic view of the intercoastal here in Fort Lauderdale, which they call the Venice of America. Y'all got to go see the lot. But the bathrooms are all marble, floor to ceiling. Then they got mirrors in there, floor to ceiling. All the water spouts are either gold or silver. And when I say chef kitchen, it got the big hood over it. It had the griddle, all kind. Look, it was nice. It was nice. And I found out to have that suite that we went into, and it was 3 bedroom, 3 bedroom, 3 full bathroom. It was like a full apartment or a house inside a building, a condo. Fire. Yeah. Oh, you seen it? Yeah. You seen it. See, Andre seen it. Come on, Mike, Dre, and talk about it a little bit. 'Cause I can't be bragging myself because I don't own it. I just be cleaning it. Oh, he multitasking. I forgot. But he put in the chat.
Hey,
He
I
saw the
know you.
live.
How did that work?
I'm,
Because
what
you're
you mean?
contracted of those.
Sorry, y'all.
For the company I work
All
for is
right,
contracted.
we
We have a
about to end
contract with
this
Marriott.
live.
So any one of them beautiful hotels you see is a Marriott hotel.
My dog is going crazy. She going crazy. As you know. Okay, you guys, it looks like it's pretty much the end of OSOK 12. I hope you enjoyed another episode here on Fanbase. Come on over to Fanbase. Let's start an audio chat. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Build your community and talk to real people. Bye bye.